Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. We find ourselves here in Perth where we've been doing some exploring of the local area. We've gained a quest to help out the local king. He hasn't asked us of us, but we know another king is coming after his throne, and we think we can get on his good side if we take out this other guy. So that's the plan. But while we're here, we're also going to look for someone who knows something about the sickness that Nephia's sister has. Oh, anything tucked back here? Since I'm able to move through there? Doesn't look like it. I think that's basically this whole side. Clearly not. I was going to say this whole side of the map explored, but it's not. There's a river as well that I haven't yet crossed. So, well, there we go. So we got here. That's where we came out of. We've now explored everything. Perfect. So let's get to the bridge. See what's going on the other side of town. Got someone here to talk to. Don't mind me just running through your fields. What is this? Oh, is this the dirt that we can dig up? It is. See, I said every area that has a shovel has a place to dig. Hardened agile lamella armor. 55. So we don't know what its full capability will be because it's currently damaged. But it's probably pretty good. What is your deal? Ife? So you... Let's go to your skills. There we go. You are a level 3 bow, level 2 spear. Her title is Princess of the Kingdom of Kate. She's a princess. Okay. I should probably have read more of these. And by more, I mean some of them. Ife has few of a princess's manners and none of the typical conceits. Kate is a poor and harsh country, and Ife was raised as a resilient and determined as any of her father's subjects. As soon as she was old enough, she was sent to train with the famous warrior Grain, whose tutelage has turned her into a skillful trapper. Gifted from an early age with equal parts curiosity and courage, Ife decided almost on a whim to join your herd. It's clear that she harbors some fascination with you and your culture. It's fortunate that she is such a considerable asset on the field of battle. So she's got Cripple, Interrupt, and Rebuke. She's got 50-ish points, 52 points to spend. Snaring. That's something that none of us have available. Activate Snaring. First enemy to enter melee range is snared for 1 turn. The effect is lost in the character if the character moves. And it's a free action. So she could just set down a snare. Doesn't say what snaring does, unfortunately. First enemy to enter melee range is snared. Okay. Then you also have 1 point in hunting and 1 point in scouting. And quick feet and walk your shots. Not a lot. So I could turn you into another melee character, another spear user, or as just a second bow person. But given that I like my team, I don't need another archer. We've already got 2 of them. And I don't really want to give up either of my melee characters. So probably not. With that out of the way, armor's probably worse than what all of my meleeers are using right now, and it is. I need to see it repaired. Movement +1 and fire resistance is real good. For the slower members of the party. Movement 5, movement 5, movement 5. All of them. So it would allow them to move just a little bit faster. Next time we camp, we'll repair that and see how good it is. Nothing hiding back here. An old man is wearing the leathers of a blacksmith. He sits in front of the smithy, reclined against a wall. It looks like he's sleeping, but he glances at you out of the corner of his eye. Well, Mutt, do you take commissions? Go away. We don't serve your kind here. My kind, meaning people with their pockets full of coin? Or listen here, you insolent fool. You'll serve me and I'll forget the insult. My kind, meaning people with their pockets full of coin. Meaning strangers. I don't know you. I'm not helping you. Now get out. Cunning gain morale. Conceited lost. Yeah. From the back of the smithy emerges a young man. The skin of his naked torso bronzed from the heat of the forge. With a glance at his master, he quickly evaluates the situation. Then he beckons you over with a backwards nod. Your master is stubborn as a goat. I must settle for the work of an apprentice? Your master is stubborn as a goat. The young man grins and wipes sweat from his forehead. He is that aye. Lazy too. He hasn't lifted a finger in this place for years. Then why are you not your own blacksmith? Like, if he literally doesn't ever do anything, you clearly have the skill to be a blacksmith yourself. So how can I help the patient master? I take it from the way you carry yourself, you're not here to get a horseshoe replaced or a shovel mended. Do you specialize in arms and armor? I can make as good a suit of armor as anyone around here, but my specialty is weaponry. Well, when I'm not kept busy shoeing horses or mending pots. Okay, so yeah. We could get supplies or custom-made things. But we don't need that because we can do that ourselves. I haven't taken much advantage of the various merchants in this game because just buying these things doesn't feel super useful usually. So our quest is leading us here across this little bridge, it seems. What's up this way then? Okay, we can't ford the river there. Bunch of herbs. Oh, right, and there was a guy talking about sailing to an island. We should figure out what that's about before we leave this place. I guess nothing further here at the moment. The man is looking a little antsy. Shooting looks a bit up the island towards the witch's house. He spits out his words without a pause to breathe. I'm ready to get out of here. You ready to get out of here? Because I'm ready to get out of here. Okay, so when he said he could take people to the island, this is what he was talking about. Macuri? Is it the same guy? No. I was wondering if they just placed him in both locations so that wherever you were, he was here. But no, they've got a guy on each side able to sail you to the witch's hut. Let me just grab this for the moment. Nothing else hiding. Hi, are you the witch? A small hut is precariously constructed on a platform of half-rotted planks above the water. Perth's local wise woman is leaning against the door trim, chewing some sort of root and watching a group approach with calm interest. She spits the last of her root into the river and detaches herself from the door trim. Her voice is gravelly and driven. I've heard of you, Northmen. You look like trouble. She grins, revealing blackened and crooked teeth. I like trouble. I take it you're the witch. My name's Alfbjorn. Are you the witch? Or I might be a little more trouble than you're expecting. No, we're not trouble. My name's Alfbjorn. Are you the witch? You can call me that if you want, and I'll not take it as an insult when it comes from you. My name is Ualat. I sell healing herbs and help the local womenfolk with their problems. Why would it be an insult to call you a witch if that is what you do? Some of my fellow townsfolk see my practices as being somehow in conflict with their faith. They think I wield magic on loan from the devil. She picks a fiber from between her teeth and flicks it into the river. Between you and me, if the devil lent me his powers, I doubt I'd use them to cure farm wives of their monthly pains. I'd like to look at your goods, Ulok. She nods respectfully at Roskva. Your brooding friend looks like she knows one herb from another. I'm sure she'll find my selection useful. I'm happy to sell to all sorts of folks, no matter their reputation. If you decide to buy something, I have something else we might discuss. Oh. She's disagreeable prices, but if I buy, she has more to discuss. Well, then I guess I'm gonna buy. Trading one medicine for one herb, well, that's a terrible deal. I will buy one herb from you. Good, very good. Listen then, I have a question for you if you don't mind, a personal one. You're clearly not a Christian. To what gods do you pay your tribute? Our gods are the Aesir and the Vanir. They live in Asgard, where Odin, the Allfather, rules them. I'd heard that you were pagans, but I don't believe such things about a man unless I hear them from his own mouth. Then I'll tell you of my trouble, and I trust you won't denounce me for a devil worshipper. There's another healer, Lathir. She lives alone up in the highlands, and she resents me. Couldn't tell you why, just an envious shrew by nature, I expect. Her latest spot of spite has moved her to curse the community I protect. I think in the hope I'll get the blame. She's erected curse poles around town, turned against the farms. I found one by chance and took it down, but the farmer saw me. Of course, he assumed I'd put it there in the first place, the git. If you'll help me find the rest of the poles and take them down, there's a handful of my best remedies in it for you, and I'll lower my prices for you in the future. How do these poles look? The branches tied together in a cross, reminiscent of the shape of a man, with a measure of wool hanging from them. Not much different from our own knitter poles, give or take dead horse. How do you know there are more of them? Well, I saw Lathir in the market the other day and confronted her about it. She was very proud of herself and had made no effort to hide that she'd erected 5. That makes 4 without the one I took down. What do? They attract evil spirits and turn them against the land. I can't know what the outcome of such a curse will be, but you can be sure it'll be bad. How do I take them down safely? Just knock them over. They're safe to handle. Their ill effects are slow to take effect. Alright, I'll take care of him. And I wish you luck. I'll make sure your reward is ready when you return. So, are you not going to tell me about the Hellsot? Do we need to deal with your quest first? Vikings, return. Does Lathir's curse still... Where are you going? Lathir's curse still linger upon the city? We need your advice about a disease. At last, someone asks about a bloody disease. I don't mean to be insensitive, but I'm just about fed up with curses and evil spirits. Describe the symptoms of the Hellsot. Aye, I've heard of a similar ailment. I believe it's caused by the bite of some tiny forest creature. The Macbarag clan has been greatly troubled by it, and they know how to treat it, but I'm afraid that's trouble, my friend. The Barak is the greatest of Constantine's opponents. He alone among all the clan leaders has resisted the alliance, and his clan attacks all who intrude upon their home. Perhaps he'll listen to me. I'm not a Pict after all. That will only make things worse. Old Barak may hate Constantine, but he hates foreigners even more. If you insist on seeking the cure there, you can find the Macbara clan in the forest southeast of Perth. Be sure to come prepared for a fight. Okay. Then we will check that out. But first, you gave us a quest of a witch's curse. Find and destroy the curse poles Lath is hidden in Perth. Okay, they are marked. That is good. So we've got a couple down here, it looks like. I guess the average person doesn't recognize that as a curse pole. red-faced farmer stands at the head of the group of equal irate farmhands. Oi, you! What do you think you're doing with that? You aim to curse our fields? We are better trained and better armed than you. Let any man who values his life leave at once, and let no disparaging words be spoken against his honor. Taking it down, you oaf. This is not what it looks like. Or just attack. I see where this is going. I mean, I want to know why they are upset that we took it down. Do they think it's doing something helpful? But I'd rather just talk our way out of a fight. Let any man who values his life leave at once, and let no disparaging words be spoken against his honor. Several of the farmhands exchange looks and then stealthily back away, too intent on keeping an eye on you. Their master doesn't seem to notice. These godless barbarians are trying to set evil spirits against us. Let's get them, lads. Alright. We're gonna go non-lethal, of course. These people don't deserve death. Probably. Bunch of level 4s and a couple of level 2s. And unfortunately, they get to go first. Also, unfortunately, I'm up front. No, Kettle's up front, actually. That's unusual. Well, let's put Gunnar there. I'd like to get Adis up front. Kettle, let's throw you back here into full cover. Actually, back there into full cover. We'll need to step him out, which is kind of unfortunate. Adis, let's have you take point. Then Nefia, you can stand behind her. Raskva, you can also go into cover. And I will also take cover. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We'll get hit by the archer, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. And hopefully Adis can take all of that heat coming in. Resisted stunned, perfect. Wow, you missed. Twice. Demoralized. Did it actually hit any of our archers? It hit Kettle, Afe, not me. Alright. Let's pull your shield out of the way. Can Nefia attack? Yes. And it doesn't look like it's going to hit Adis. That's always a question. Perfect. Could have you switch to your Dane axe and finish her off. No, we'll have Adis finish you off. Oh, no, Adis already used her... Right, yeah. Her hook. I could also have my archers take care of it. We'll go to the Dane axe, which has a ranged attack. So that's you down. So then we have our 3 archers. Can any of you just get the kill if we had the aim? Yes, I could. So I'll move over here. Then go for the ranging shot to force you to stand. Then take you out. 81%, not bad. Then with the rest of you, Kettle, you move forward. Oh, you've got interrupting going. And you missed. Come on, guys. You gotta do better than this. Take out their healer. Missed. Alright. I can still move a bit farther, it looks like. Can you get somewhere useful? I was hoping to take out their healer, but you're not in an angle to do that. %. Those are some chances. Do we go for the long shot chance? Why not? Off by a mile. You actually got another turn. Didn't notice that. You could potentially take out this guy. Not quite. Shame. And then Roskva, we'll just go with DR. Always a good choice. Demoralize again because we missed you with our shot. Grrr. You missed again. More demoralize. Alright. I'm demoralized. Kettle is. And you are. Alright. Shame. Still, those chances are pretty good. I'll try and just take you out. Perfect. Who can you shoot from where you are? 40%. Eh, give it a shot. That's you down. Let's have you charge. Do you have charge? You don't have charge. Well, let's send you over there anyway. Gunnar. Switch you back. The only one you could get to is him. So go for the charge that you definitely don't need at the moment. 136 damage. Man, those chances are not good. Eh, it is what it is. That should stop us from being demoralized, then we'll be able to just take them out next turn. Would have been nice if they had told us why they were so insistent about having that curse pull standing. 3 damage. Wow, even with our mental boost. Oh, I guess you probably didn't get the mental boost because you're not Norse. Even more reason not to bring you. This is me. We'll just have our archers go. Roskva, do your Thor shout. Boost our meleeers. Not that we needed it all. Gunnar, finish off this fight for me. Alright, nice and simple. I mean, it's possible that that was something actually for protecting their farms, and the witch here in town has lied to us. And is trying to get us to take down their farm protections. Don't know. So where's the next one? Probably there. We're gonna have to fight someone else? I don't see a crowd around this one, so I'm hopeful it's fine. Good. And last one. It's tucked back here. These people might get angry, because they're clearly around it, so they probably know about it. No. Alright, then we want to go back to here. Which means we can go talk to this boat guy. He's right here. If you need a ride to the island, I'd be happy to oblige. Yeah, let's go. And as expected, it did take us right here. Vikings return. Does Lathia's curse still linger upon the city? All 4 poles have been removed. I knew I was right to trust you. I knew it as soon as I saw you. I feel like a dark cloud is lifted above my home. Here, my best remedies for your trouble. So we got a reputation increased. Gained 24 medicine. Antidote, Vigor Tonic, and Ulok's Feather Charm. And if you wish to buy more, I offer a discount on all my prices as promised. So what's your prices now? Generous. Very good. So if I wanted to buy more herbs. Still 1 medicine for 1 herb is so bad. But now it's 11 valuables. I think it was 13 before. Hope you're happy with the prices at least. I am. Thank you. And we have finished the Witch's Curse. I think that's everything here in Perth. So we need to go take out Connell. Somewhere we will find Barreg outside of town. Yeah. So that's probably our closest exit portal. Is this not an exit portal? I wasn't paying attention. No, this is Travelers. Huh. No quest is gone here yet, so that'll probably happen later. Well, then this is the place to leave town, I guess. If I can find... There's the marker. Oh yeah, where we knocked out a bunch of people. Sorry. So... that's the farm where we're going to run into the guy vying to be king. I do not see our quest. Oh, it's over here. That's where we need to go for Nefya's quest. kind of in very opposite directions. This one's closer, and possibly becoming friends with Perth might help us, because they hate foreigners. Then being officially hired by Perth, maybe it'll help. So we're going to be tired. We're starting to get tired there. So I could camp on the way. I could hope a campsite appears over here. Based on how closely spaced they are, it wouldn't surprise me if one does. So let's start moving that way and see what happens. Nope. If one was going to appear, it would have already. Well, I definitely don't want to go in fatigued and hungry. So unfortunately, we are going to have to backtrack. And I don't want to go fighting them fatigued and hungry. So, yep. Did a gamble. It didn't pay off. We will camp here. Now we have the armor to repair, so we can see how good it is. What camp skills do you have? Hunting and scouting, 1 rank each. For whatever reason, you are... Oh, these are alphabetical, and I never noticed. Like, for whatever reason, you're higher than me in the hierarchy. Of course you are. Let's go with scouting. Oh, you need to rest 2 time slots. Sure. Who has repair? I think one of you guys... No. I didn't give any of you repair. You have repair 2. I think you have some repair. Repair 4. And then you had a bit. Repair 2. So you're my best, actually. Alright. You can repair that. For 10 hides is fine. We need to do a bit more preserving. I'm fine with 1 meat spoiling so that we get more people hunting. Something like this seems fine. Most of the others have gone to bed, but Kettle is still sitting up at the fire in deep thought, poking the embers with the head of an arrow. He looks up when he hears you and beckons you closer. I'm going to bed, let's talk tomorrow. I'll sit down next to him. Kolbjorn wasn't my father. There's a weirdly long pause. Then he laughs quietly at himself and brushes a strand of brown hair out of his eyes. Shit, this is going to be more awkward than I thought. I feel like I did something wrong. I'm called Kolbjarnsons. Kjolbjarnsons because Kolbjorn, that name is hard for me, was the man who owned me when Ulfriker found me. Owned you? Me and my sister, yes. In the 20 summers you've known Kettle, you've never heard of any sister. It appears that this is to be a night of great revelations. My sister was called Seifa. It means calm, gentle. I don't remember her so well. I wasn't that old when we parted, but you know that. I don't remember who my real parents were, or how Seifa and I got enthralled. My earliest memories are from Kolbjorn's farm, helping with the food, working in the fields. Kettle shakes his head, tired. This was a stupid idea. Some things are best left unsaid. Finish the story, please. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Or no, now you got me interested. Continue. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Yes, your father came to the farm with his ship. I remember Grimulfur was there, and Holmund, and some of the other men. If you remember correctly, the journey from which your father brought Kettle home was north of Agder, then up the coast to Rogland. That would put this farm on the west coast of the Northlands. Kolbjorn had been treating us worse and worse. I remember he was going through some trouble, grown-up stuff, too nuanced for an 8-year-old to understand. The emotion evaporates out of Kettle's voice, and he continues dispassionately, as though describing events that were relayed to him by someone else. I made some silly mistake, dropped something, and Kolbjorn flew into a rage. I think he was really scared of your father, but he took it out on me. He just hit me and hit me. Then Seifa jumped on him, tried to pull me off, and he picked her up and threw her back hard. I didn't really see what happened after that. I had blood and snot and tears in my eyes. There was a lot of commotion. Then it got real quiet. Ulfricker pulled me up very gently. They led me out the back door, trying to prevent me from seeing Seifa dead on the ground, and Kolbjorn with his bowels hanging out. I'm sorry you went through such a thing. Good riddance. Kolbjorn, I mean, not your sister. No, I'm sorry you went through such a thing. Me too. Mostly I'm sorry Seifa didn't make it. Did my father kill your sister? Or why did my father bring you with him? I'm gonna assume that our father didn't kill his sister. If she was a thrall who was fighting with her master, more likely she was killed by the master, and there's no reason to kill a thrall who's against their master in that case. Why did my father bring you with him? He obviously felt responsible for me. Kolbjorn's wife was long gone, so Ulfricker brought me with him back to Skjern, and Manny took me in. Do you really not remember anything about your parents? He struggles to find the right phrasing. Just a hint of a feeling sometimes, when the wind carries a certain smell. It's difficult to pin down. I have something, though, to remember them by. Kettle fishes around in his backpack and produces a delicate medallion of gilded silver in the shape of an incomplete circle. At either of its ends is a sort of four-leaf clover with a dark red glass bead in the center. You think you've seen it before, but you never attributed any particular meaning to it. Holman took it off of Seifa's body before we left. This looks Pictish, doesn't it? Are his parents Pictish? I've been thinking the exact same thing ever since we got here. Do you think this means... I don't want to jump to any conclusions. Maybe we should show this to some of the people in Perth. See if it rustles any feathers. Are you sure you want to know? Well, let's do it. Aren't you excited? Sure, excited. And a bit scared. Yeah. Huh. The idea that he might be Pictish? That'll add some weight to who we decide to side with in this war. Only 3 hours away. Part of me is like, while I'm here, should I just take them on, even if we're not planning to camp? I'm gonna do it. Just because of my need to take out all the campsites. There's no point to it. I'm doing it anyway. And we get to go first. Level 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. There should be one more. 6 enemies. Where is your last... Oh, no, that is 6. Okay. I just missed one of them. Okay. You can't get up to the guy with the shield. Nefia probably could. Shield only has 76 absorption. If Nefia got there, probably not quite enough. If I moved you up and had to use the Dane axe, No, you do terrible damage with the Dane axe. Let's move Roskva to the side for the moment. Nephew can go in. Potentially... No, you're not going to break the shield. Even... I guess my archers can shoot the people that aren't shielded. There's no reason for me to keep pushing to see if I can get that angle. You go there and attack. So he's got 59 hit points. If you used your Dane Axe and got lucky... No, you don't even get the 59. I mean, I might as well. I mean, other than that, I guess I could have you do a shout. Maybe that's the call. Move you forward as well. And then... Tier's Favor. So you give us our DR. And that means Roskva can do Demoralize. The rest of us can take our shots. $95. Pretty good. You're the only one I can shoot from here. Not a kill, sadly. And then Kettle. Let's move you into some cover. Looks like you've just got a shot here. Oh, I was thinking non-lethal for this fight because I don't know their situation, if they're bandits or whatever. Sort of go back and forth every fight on whether I should be killing the people in these random campsites, since I don't know their story. Let's move you into here. This guy might be able to get up to us. No, movement 4. We're fine. Roskva, get into some cover. Activating Cure. Okay, you cured their Demoralize. That's a good use of the turn to me. Oh, you got a stun on her. Not ideal. Did you get to heal twice this turn? You cured him and him. No, you cured the other guy. Okay, they've got 2 healers. That's what I was missing. Alright. You're stunned, sadly. So I'm going to have you do the shield hook. No, don't bother with the shield hook. Let's just have you cleave. Breaks the shield anyway, but also does some damage. Yeah, there's no way that you can get a line conveniently. If I could move her out of the way, then there'd be a line. Just trying to make use of your spear's effect. Alright, from there... I guess I need to move to get an angle on basically anyone. But it's the healer I want taken out. Okay. Then Kettle. You can get a shot here. And I don't know. Maybe we'll have you give a mental boost, just so we don't get demoralized. Perhaps I should have gone for the physical resistance so that we wouldn't get stunned. But we're gonna win regardless. Like, they're doing super poorly against us. Fire arrow. Right, that's a thing.
What doesn't kill you makes you angry.
And this is just an attack action. It's not even a full action. Deals normal range damage, but also sets the target hex on fire, applying a status effect burning for 20 to 30 hit points per turn to anyone in the hex. Yeah, I should definitely be using that way more. Let's light you on fire. I can't light you on fire. Well, that's less than ideal. Alright. You get to be caught on fire. Have fun. Don't have the angle there. I could have you finish them off. Should have worked to be better placed there. Oh, I probably don't have the angle because you're in cover. I probably did actually have the angle. Let's have you finish him off. Nafia can go here to finish you off, and the burning is no longer important. That means there's no one blocking your angle, so you can take this shot. I don't want to waste another water on you because you've only got one more turn left until combat's over. If I time things better with my angle or range shot or something, I wonder if I could have finished this off this turn. You don't have any sort of healing, do you? Cure, actually. And that put out burning.
Shit. Let me take a look.
Thanks.
It does. Brilliant. And then you can likewise move forward. And you missed. Alright. You had your one extra turn. Didn't make the most of it. So, goodbye. Okay, that's a victory for us. Oh, and before I forget, we're not going to make camp. Because we don't need to camp yet. We got that new armor. Now that I can see people's gear, that is slightly better DR for you. Worse for you. Worse for you. I was hoping to give it to one of the others because the movement bonus would be really good. But I don't want to lower their armor. So fine. This will make me slower, which isn't great. More ranged armor is great. And then everyone else is just pass along armor. Yeah, we don't need to camp for the night. Now I think we are going to deal with that quest. But I think we'll do that next time. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye.